Yeah, so I think there has been a bit of a divergence between what market pricing has been showing and what we have actually been seeing in the fundamentals. And such a divergence will not be persistent forever. So we would require some actual valuation being a little bit better than what was in the markets. And we may be getting towards that. As said before, there has been some positive news on the data, but you cannot only look at the change in the data. After lockdown, you will obviously see better data when the economy is reopening. But there is still a fear of catching the virus among many populations. It's above 50% of the population that fear getting the virus. So that is having an impact on the behavior. And it's important that we see business investment picking up somewhat, because that is crucial for employment to increase and hence support consumer spending.
How do you discriminate between regions, economies and opportunities, Pernille, here? Because we look at those countries like Sweden that took a different approach, say, to neighbour Denmark, but we don't really see different consequences economically at this point. Are we just going to have to come to terms with the fact that because of the nature of this virus and the fact that we're not actually getting through the first wave to even worry about a second wave, we're going to see lower economic activity for a whole lot longer this year?
Yeah, so I think it comes back to this fear of catching the virus that is really shaping the behavior and will continue to shape it as we still do not have a vaccine. A vaccine is necessary, but not a sufficient condition for consumption to pick up. And consumption will be the key in terms of getting us back to some sort of normalcy. So a vaccine is required. We're seeing US being affected now by outbreaks on the virus. US and China are some of the economies where we have higher growth forecast than what the IMF has. And they are obviously very big shares of the global economy, just counting for 50% roughly. When you just look at the GDP shares, but the interlinkages across the economies probably makes the share even higher. So second waves in these countries is going to have big implications for global growth.